YouTube, sup? Steve JMO. It is now the 20th of September 2017. And I just had a thought today. Well, not today. I've had this in my head for a while. About frequencies and the radio and bass frequencies and how like low tone like monotoned uh, not monotone, like very low, long, deep frequencies can trigger like paranormal activity, communication with the other side, and sometimes even conjuring demons. And yet, like on the radios and like all rappers nowadays, like all their songs are just deep bass, crazy bass, like effed up bass, like it'll, if you turn it up like more than halfway, like your mirror will start to shake and shit. And I'm pointing at my mirror. I know you guys can't see that shit. It'll start shaking. You can like feel it in you, and, like weird stuff. It's just not good. And I'm guilty of it, man. Like I'm 22. Like I didn't realize this crap and not that long ago. I was thinking about the frequency stuff maybe for like 2 3 months. It was racking in my brain, but and since then, like since I thought of it, I haven't really been playing anything too wild. Like, like granted, I do listen to some music, but not the music I used to listen to. Let's put it that way. Like I'm well aware that the entire just the whole pop, rap, whatever you want to call it, that whole little group of music, that whole industry, it's just all pure satanic worship, pedophilia, just anything explicit. Like Katy Perry, she sold her soul. Lady Gaga, she sold it. Taylor Swift, she's gone now. Like, see you later. And you got to think of how it all started. They all had that one song, or that, their first album that was, like good quality music. And then like it would slowly just like sink down to like some weird level where they're clearly not comfortable like singing on what they're singing with, but it's like they have to do it. And they'll do like halftime shows or concerts where they're like half naked or with wings, or like some demonic crap. It's always going down. Always going down. Well, you can't get through a Super Bowl halftime show without some sort of demonic worshiping or ritual or whatever, man. It's all effed up, and it all started with the frequencies. That's what I think. Because, yeah, like I said, always speculated that certain frequencies, I'm just reading off my little notebook. This is clearly not some random script or whatever some people may think. Communicate extra dimensional beings, blah blah. And you got the radio, because what comes out of your speaker isn't even sound, it's just frequencies. And now you got these bass frequencies. What the hell is that? I think it's just a light, but that. Oh, okay, yeah. It is a light. You see a little dot over here on my screen. I don't know what the hell that was for a minute, but I think it was a light above me, right above my car, reflecting in. But so yeah, you got every radio, every pop station. They're always playing like people like Future. He's got some dark beats, man. I'll tell you that. Like if there weren't words to it, you would think it's dark, and then the words he puts in are just even like more like effed up. Who else? I can't even like think of people right, because he's like the main one. He's got like those like fucked up beats. Sorry for the language. That really makes you kind of scared. Like him. I don't even know who Kasky is. He's got a couple of weird beats too, but Like, I used to listen to their music, like, every day, like it was my job. Like, it was my job. And now I'll put on, like, I can't even listen to, like, to anything like that anymore. I don't know, man. I can't even, like, listen to, like, half of, like, the music I used to listen to. That's an understatement, too. Like, the whole dubstep thing where it's not even, like, music. It's just frequencies, just bass and treble, just like sync together, and it sounds like a song. And what's their name? I think Skrillex has a song called "Kill Everyone," and it's literally a robot saying, "I want to kill everybody in the world," and then it just unleashes like some wild sounding chorus of the song. Like, you don't want any part of that, and like it might sound like, like, ooh, yeah, that sounds good, but like, I guarantee if you like blast that into a tunnel in Peru, like something nasty is gonna come out of there. Like, probably not, like, obviously not physical, unless like I've never been to Peru. I've never been to the caves in Peru, but from what I hear, there like some effed up stuff happens there. I think I was listening to a radio show. It might have been Quail. I don't remember who it was. May have been Steve Quayle or Tom Horn or something. They said when they were down there, a bunch of dudes in robes with like old trumpets or some sort of device came up in there, went to the tunnel and just started blaring frequencies in. They said activity was off the charts. And these are giant caves. Like, these might be like Nephilim tombs for all I know. I have no idea. I wasn't there. I'm just going by his word. That's what he said, but who knows? These are people who charge money to listen to their not YouTube, but their website, and like, oh, I'll let you know when all this is gonna happen. Gotta buy my book first. Love that crap. So yeah, like, I don't know, there's just something's going on with the radio, new music. It's like darker music in a way, and no one's really catching it. Not at all. And you got the whole music industry run by pedophiles, and oh man, I could like say so much stuff right now, but I'm really not going to, because it deals with like personal people in my life that are really gonna be upset if I like go into what I'm about to go into. So I'm not gonna do that. But I get it. Some people are gifted like lyrically and like with instruments and stuff. That's all good until you sell out. It always happens, man. Always happens. You either sell out or you go crazy. Because like, what are you gonna do? Someone offers you $10 million for a year contract at Sony Records. What are you gonna do? You're gonna deny them? You're gonna turn them down? Probably not. And once you get in there, they're gonna have you do all these weird things. I don't know, man. Music industry was good maybe 1970 and back. Not even good. I'd just say it was alright. Now it's just effed. It's just so effed. And like, it's not even music. Like, there's so many like artists out there, artists you want to call them, who suck, dude. Like when it comes to like rap music, Tom freaking Petty. I don't know why that just turned. That was kind of weird. Tom Petty has better rhymes than 92% of like modern day like rappers, R&B artists, whatever you want to call them. Tom Petty. Come on, man. They can't even like come up with new schemes. It's all just to the same type of beat, same flow. It's disgraceful, man. Like, music's supposed to be art. It's supposed to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And they're just completely effing it up. Like, I want to F this many girls. I want to do all these drugs, count money, blah, blah. Money, drugs, and women ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. For a long time, I thought it was. I was wrong. I believe I'm wrong. I believe I was wrong. Because, well, I'll say it once, I'll say it again, man. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. That's what we gotta understand. Once we get our little... Dude, what is going on with that? That is crazy. Once we get our minds wrapped around that, it's all gonna fall in place. At least for me, it did. Because once I realized that my purpose here isn't to work for X amount of dollars per hour, pay my taxes, live till I'm 65 and die. That's not my purpose, man. My purpose is to make a difference somehow. I guess this is one way of doing it, but no one listens to this crap anyway, so there's that. And I don't know, man. I got pages of stuff, but I don't know. I just know that something's gonna happen pretty soon, and it's really time to get right with stuff, people, things you've wronged. It's time to put our differences aside. Like, I know there's only like 1% of us that actually get it, but if we could stop fighting about like the little things, like Earth is flat. Okay, that's great. There's still chemtrail in the sky. They're still vaccinating thousands of kids per day. Like, there's still fluoride in the water. So, like, who really cares about what we're living on? I care about who's in charge of what we're living on and what they're putting us through and what their agenda is. I used to be all over the flat earth thing. You can look at my videos. I've got videos with 10, 15, 20,000 views. And I barely even talk about it now. I just know now, you know? And honestly, the earth has to be flat because everything else just falls into place on top of it. Said it once, I'll say it again, but that's it. But we just got to get over the little issues and realize that we're being lied to, man. They're hiding God and they're replacing God with Satan without you even knowing it. You thinking that everything you doesn't mean anything, that we're a speck of dust this big. I'm sorry for the weird hand gesture there. This big. In a galaxy this big, you know? Now you couldn't see any of that, but like, just makes you want to do whatever you want to do, live as thou wilt. I.e., that's satanic, you know what I'm saying? But no one seems to grasp their head around that. I see it clear as day. I see it clearer than day. But I don't know, man. Once you realize they're hiding your maker, your creator, it's a whole different ball game. You don't even want to look up in the sky. It's probably white. Or it's in the stages of becoming completely whited out. It's just bad, man. It's time to pray. Time to repent. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for the armor of the Holy Spirit. That's what I do. Don't forget, you're not this big in a galaxy this big. You're this big in a world this big. I'm out.